Well, what started your path of composing? What made you want to do this?
Oh, I started as a classical musician, playing instruments. First of all, on piano when I was 3 years old, started learning, and 4 years old started learning violin, and I kept playing these instruments until 17, and I became a composer because before 17, it was 2 years of period, the dark period of my life. It also dark period of Chinese history. That was a cultural revolution. When I was a teenager, I was forced to go to countryside to work as a farmer, hard labor work, carrying 80 pounds in bag, climbing up to the top of the mountains 22 times a day with this concrete, this muds. But after that 2 years, I was taken back to the city to work as a concertmaster in an opera house orchestra when I was 17. And so by then I started to compose for the orchestra. And not until I was 25 years old, I was not able to go to college to study because it was the end of the Cultural Revolution. The higher education immediately opened up when I was 25. I cut the last train. Then I became a freshman. When I was 25, I thought that is the time for my students to get their doctoral degree or master degree here. That's why I always tell my students that you got to treasure your life here, a happy life, a great application, or just great teachers and systems here. So you got to treasure what you have here. You study hard in order to learn more, then you give a good feedback to the society.
What do you like most about composing?
And to compose, I like the most part is to share my thought and the beauty of music with others. You see, I go around the world to share my music. After the premiere, I may not go to all concerts because once the piece became alive, they fly away. They would be played or sung by so many musicians and students around the world. So I feel the happiness because I could share with others with this positive energy, with appreciation.
What's your favorite style to compose?
I like a lot of folk music. My background, I know a lot of Chinese culture, including folk songs and instrumental work and opera and such. But every week I encourage my students, many are Americans, to study their background, to dig out what's in their gut, in their mind, in their culture background, and they could bring it out from their works. And so that's what we do. If you are deeply rooted in your culture, in your voice, then your voice will be more unique. So that's what we do. And my favorite is the Chinese culture. My music includes all influences. Since I came here, I got a lot of American jazz and American dancing, all kinds of influence you could hear from my symphonies. And you could hear from my chamber works and other choral works written for Chinese, sung in Chinese, but in American style. So that is a combination. Yeah. When you have a root, when you dig it out, you present your voice with the culture background. And that would be my goal, also for my students.
Yeah.